Hello friends, today we are going to explore Imperial War Museum in Manchester. Imperial War Museum North, sometimes referred to as IWM North, is a museum in the Greater Manchester, England. We are going to explore the timeline from the First World War to the present day and immerse ourselves in a big picture show, discover the forgotten histories of service personnel and civilians, and see conflict through the eye of artists. Its unique purpose-built exhibition space gives powerful voice to extraordinary stories to ordinary people, forced to live their lives in a world torn apart by the conflict. Trafford Park was a main target in the Manchester Blitz, which caused extensive damage to factories and warehouses in the area. When the foundations were dug for the museum, shrapnels and the anti-aircraft cartridge shell were found. This is the place where every object on display, every contemporary work of art, and every exhibition is designed to live long in the memory. One of the 5 branches of the Imperial War Museum, it explores the impact of modern conflicts on people and society. It is the first branch of the Imperial War Museum to be located in the north of England. The museum occupies a site overlooking the Manchester Ship Canal on Trafford Wharf Road, Trafford Park, an area which during the Second World War was a key industrial center and consequently heavily bombed during the Manchester Blitz in 1940. The museum building was designed by architect Daniel Libeskind and opened in July 2002, receiving 470,000 visitors in its first year of opening. It was recognized with awards or prize nomination for its architecture. The museum features a permanent exhibition of chronological display, supported by hourly audiovisual representation which was projected throughout the gallery space. The museum also hosts a program of temporary exhibition in a separate gallery. Since opening, the museum has operated a successful volunteer program which since January 2007 has been run in partnership with Manchester Museum. As a part of National Museum, Imperial War Museum North is financed by a Department of Culture, Media and Sports and by the self-generated income. I'm going to mention few of the things about the IWM North Building. I will hope you will enjoy and like few facts about IWM. The first fact is it's built on bombsite. When IWM decided to build another museum in the north of England, the wartime history of Trafford Park made it stand out as an ideal location. It was here that vital munitions were built for the First and Second World War and that factories churned out munitions, tanks and engines to support the war effort. The second fact is it's the first building in the UK by Daniel Libeskind. IWM North was the first building in the UK designed by the internationally acclaimed architect Daniel Libeskind, who designed the Jewish Museum in Berlin and was recently behind the masterplan of the Ground Zero site in New York. Daniel Libeskind was born in Poland, the second child of Polish Jewish parents who had survived the Holocaust. His insistence that the architecture of the museum should give richer meaning to its subject matter was just what he wanted. The third fact is it represents a shattered globe. Libeskind wanted the building to be a symbol of the effect of war, so he came up with the concept of globe shattered into three pieces and thought it has been put back together, it will never be the same again. That's why IWM North is made up of the earth shard, water shard and air shard, a piece of the building to represent conflict on land, sea and in the air. The fourth fact is purposely disorientating. Libeskind wanted visitors to the museum to feel the unsettling nature of war. He used a variety of techniques within the architecture to achieve this. The route into the museum itself is confusing, and the curves of the shattered globe that make up the outline of the building also continue inside, affecting how the visitor moves around the museum. The fifth fact is the air shard is neither an outside nor an indoor space. The air shard entrance to IWM North is small and bunker-like, quite different from the grand entrance of traditional museums. When visitors enter, they have to follow the pathway through the air shard that goes back on itself, creating a feeling of disorientation. So increase the feeling of confusion, the air shard is neither an outdoor or indoor space. And while it's offered some shelter, it's also exposed to the elements. The concrete tower in an air shard looks like it's leaning, but in fact it's straight. It's just a technique to disorientate the visitor. The sixth fact is the floor of the main exhibition space slopes by 8 feet. There is a distinct lack of right angle in the main exhibition space, no natural light, and even the temperature fluctuates at different points. All features intended to intensify the visitor experience. The floor of the main exhibition space also sloped down by about 8 feet. This is both to mimic the curvature of the earth and add the experience of disorientation. The last fact is the water shard gives a nod to the area shipping past. The water shard is the wave-like part of the building. Stunning view across the Manchester Ship Canal can be viewed through the water shard's ferry-like windows, which gives a nod to the cargo liners that once traveled this route. If you like to visit Imperial War Museum, you can check the website and the link is mentioned in the description. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe and press the bell icon to get the notification for upcoming videos.
Features film and photographs of the First World War from the Imperial War Museum's collection. Some of the film has been enhanced and colorized in a joint project by the Imperial War Museum and filmmaker Peter Jackson. These 21st century techniques allow us to explore life on the front line between 1914 and 1918 in a way that was not possible until now.
I gave every part of my youth to do a job and to go through a savage war.
I never realized there was anything unusual about it. There was a job to be done, and you just got on and did it.
I know that I wasn't fighting war myself, and what happened to other people might happen to me.
If you survive that, you survive anything.
I didn't believe in war to that extent, but I was prepared to do my part.
I just thought that I'd like to go and fight for the country. This was the thing. You were proud of your country and you did the best you could for it.
I just felt that the young fellows of that age were volunteering, and I thought it was my job to do the same.
I had a certain amount of love for the mother country, but I wanted the adventure. I had to be in it.
Many of us have given our own ages to join the army.
The sergeant said, "How old are you?" I said, "I'm 18 and 1 month. He said, "You're in 19 and 1 month?" So I thought he meant, I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Right, sign here, please."
He asked me how old I was, and I said I was 16 in March. Well, he said, "You're too young. You've been a great time, have a birthday."
In my mind, I wondered, shall I ever come back? I didn't think I would in time.
I left Australia on the 19th of October 1914. We went to Egypt and we set up our camp at the foot of the pyramids.
I didn't know what to expect, just hadn't a clue.
It was guerrilla warfare. You always went into the line prepared to use your rifle immediately.
That's right. Your rigid orders. No talking whatsoever. Keep your head down. Single file. No smoking. The captain of them guards are right to the front trenches.
Our work was divided by no man's land, a sort of iron curtain, beyond which were bogeymen, who would kill you if they ever saw you.
We were one of the most desolate looking places in the world.
We're always under fire wherever we were on Gallipoli. We lived in hurries like that. We had to.
Each man prepared his own breakfast.
We had desiccated vegetables. We had bully beef. We had biscuits which we ground into powder.
This is how it was, and anything's good, you know, when you're hungry.
And you were always hungry.
But any devil more goods we can expect to be shown. You've got very little protection against them.
You soon learn when one has a low tone that's going a long ways over, but when they start screaming, you better hit the dirt.
I can't remember anything more nerve-wracking than the continuous shelling without a stop day and night.
Well, we were always told that we never heard the shells hit.
The shrapnel shells would burst in the air and the spray bullets on the top below. Well, as if they're from a shotgun.
We saw this green cloud come toward us, just rolling slowly along the ground.
The shot gas. And you have to take our mask on, stick it on.
The more we tried to get rid of the steam in our eyes, the worse it got. I thought deeply of what the effect of blindness was going to be. In the winter time, as the weather deteriorated, so the trenches got more and more sodden with water.
It could be just as tiring out of the line as in the line, and it was sometimes worse.
If you were chosen for fatigue, you would have to go on the working party.
It was always hard work. You were a money labouring boy more than you were a fighter.
All the chaps are very tired, it made no difference.
And they were mentally tired out. They'd just come out of a trench tour after a rest, and this was the kind of rest they were getting.
You knew your lives were in one another's hands, and it united you very closely, and you didn't let anything interfere with that.
You lived like tramps. You didn't polish any buttons. You wore any uniform bits that you liked and nobody worried. All they were concerned with was that you were fit to fight.
Suddenly, we were told to parade, full marching order. We had to go back up the front, and we'd only been out of the line a couple of days.
We didn't have a lot of notice, but we knew there was going to be a big advance.
The man's playbook, there was provision for making a volley drill if they were going into action for the first time, but I didn't bother with it.
Well, I didn't think anybody that says he wasn't scared is either crazy or a liar.
We realised that sooner or later we were going to get the chop. You're either going to be killed or not.
Going down right and left, you were face to face with a stark realisation that this is the end of it.
When I saw these bullets coming along, all I thought was, am I going to live?